Hi again, welcome back. So we left off in the previous episode that we were working buttons, as you can see, and the working C button, which clears our numbers. Let's get further. So, um, for the operations, we have to have two float for storing the previous number and the current number you just typed in and something um, which will store our last operator which we pressed to calculate with it and then to show us the the number. So let's get started. So first we need a new float which is called previous number, and let's make it 0, and let's make this 0 as well, and here then we don't need this. Okay, so now we just make our buttons. Let's make a command to operator buttons, and I will copy paste this to work a bit faster. So it will be equal, copy this, put it there, let's make it button plus, put it there, button minus, here it comes, and button multiply, button multiply, and divide. Divide, and here we want this to be equal button and plus minus. Oh, what was that? Multiply, divide. How can I switch back to normal mode? Oh, this came back, that came back, and where is my... Oh, not. Oh, this is it. Okay, so we just made our buttons, and let's continue our huge statement. So r.id.button equal break case small r.id.button plus break case r.id.button minus break case r.id.button multiply break case r.id.button divide, yeah, break. So we have this cute little statements. I will first make the equal button and the plus button to work and show how are they working. So let's make a new function called, I don't know, operate private Why can't I private float operate? And because we want to um, I will talk about this later. First, we need to store our last operators used. First, I will use enumerator for this because I don't know, nowadays I just get like them. So I call these operators, and it's going to be our operators, which means equals, plus, minus, multiply, and divide. But if you think that the way the way I want to do this, I want another one which I call none, and this is needed because if every time you press the plus button and there are numbers, so you want to add two numbers, then and you haven't pushed any operator button before, then this is gonna kill itself. So I will show you what I want to say with this. So operator, and let's call it last operator, and let's make it equal operators dot none. So in our operate function, we will again use a switch statement with a last operator inside, and the first value will be, let's make it equals, yeah, equals. And we need a temporary number to store our numbers. So let's call it float temp number. And then we want to return this temp number. Yeah, we have to initialize this. So let's make it 0. So our equal statement will just it will just set the temp number to be equal with the current number. I think that's the way I want. No, I want the none to be equal to this, and let's make our plus statement, and this is gonna be temp number equals current number plus previous number. And yeah, this is going to work. And in our huge, what is, yeah, oh sorry, I missed this. So in our equal button, I want to be the current number to be equal operate, and this way if you just put, I don't know, 1 2 3 4 in oh, I will show you. It's much easier to explain if you see something in a working condition. Installing. It's back again. Let's close it. As I've said, never ever use this emulator. It's slow. 1 2 3 equals 1 2 3. Yeah, definitely it's working, and no crash, no errors. So far so good. So in our plus statement, I want to call the same as in equal, because if you, I don't know, want to add three um, uh, what is it called? So if you want to add three numbers to each other, then you just type the first number and then press the plus button. Then you can uh, type in the second number. Then you what is it called? Then you uh, press the plus button again. Then the current number will be the first two numbers, and then you can type in the third number. Then you press the equal button and you have the answer. So let's continue. So we want to store the current number in the previous number and set the current number to be 0 um, to start, how is it called, making the next, start typing the next number. And we have to make the last operator to be equal with operators dot plus. And as I'm thinking, I should, yeah, definitely, I am sure. Yeah, here at button equal, you have to make the last operator to be equal with operators dot none. And the same here at button C, because if you press button C, then and the previous number as well, because 0. Okay, so you have to set everything back to where you started. I'm recording now. Yeah, I'm okay. Okay, then it's all right. So, and if you press the equals button, then you have your how am I going to do this? Yeah, it's gonna be a bit buggy now, but it's going to work. So let's yeah, I want to save. Let's see how it's work in real time. I think it's going to be all right. So we have our plus button working, or at least I hope so. So let's see. 1 2 3 plus, yeah, it's 0 again. 1 2 3 equals 2 4 8. Yeah, as I can count, this is working. And let's see what's, yeah, that is the problem. You can start, you can continue typing, and that is not the best thing to do. So every time you you counted a number and pressed equal, it will show the answer, but then you have to clear everything and start again. But it's working properly. So let's continue with our second operator, minus, which is going to be the same. So I think we should make another function to do this whole thing. Just make a variable for it to, that's what I want to do. So make a private void, and let's call it operator function. I don't know, I'm not so good at making names for functions, and this needs an operator. So let's call it O. And then copy paste this to here, but change this to O. And it's yellow because nothing is using it. So let's use it. So here we want operator function, and this is going to be operators dot plus, and we can just delete this and copy paste. Ooh, and this is going to be minus. This is going to be multiply, and this is divide. But we have to make these work. So here case minus, then the temp number is going to be previous number minus current number. This is fine. Case multiply break, and this is going to be temp number equals previous number times current number. And here comes a possibility for a bug, because you cannot divide with 0 by 0. I don't know. So let's work with, let's make something which will work around this thing. So if the current number is equal with 0, then I think I want to show a toast message. Toast.make text. This you cannot divide by 0. And duration, let's, well, I don't know, short, it's enough. And show it. But I also want to able I want to be able to continue calculating, because maybe I don't know, mistype something, or mispressed a button. So let's make the temp number equal with the current number. Yeah, and it will return with it. But if it's not 0, then we can definitely divide the previous number by the current number. And I suppose this is going to work. Let's see. Come on, work. 1 times 2 equals 2. Let's make something else. Clear it. 2 times 3 equals 6. It's working. Let's make, oh no, 9 minus 6 equals 3. Let's see. 8 divided by 4 equals 2. It's working. And let's divide by 0. 8 divided by 0 equals, you cannot divide by 0. Let's, I don't know, divide by 2 equals, it's not working that way that I wanted. You cannot divide by 0, but it's making it, I don't know, but it's working. So thank you guys for watching. If you liked this video, and I think I'm going to, no, this hello world text is driving me crazy. I will change this. So if you go to strings, just this hello world is not needed anymore. So just rename it to calculator and run again. And this time it will look much better. And I think this text will, oh yeah, it changed. So okay, so it changed. Our calculator is mostly working. Let's make something, I don't know, times 3 plus 5 equals, I don't know, I hope it's that number. I don't know, let's make it simpler, like 1 plus 2 times 3, it must be 9. Yeah, so that's working. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked it. Please click on the thumbs up button, or subscribe, or both. It will help me a lot. Thank you guys. Goodbye.